Welcome back to Dad and Diesel, and we've taken a little break because we have a lot going on. We're going to have an update video coming in a day or two. We got some, maybe some medical news, some mental health news. There's so much going on in the family right now. I don't know what all we want to share, but when we release an update video, we're going to talk to you about some things and give you some updates. But today you got Dad and you got JJ here today. I said today.
I say also.
Also. Well, it's like when your mom and I say, love you, and we go always, and promise. Your mom says you can't break a promise.
It's like the second also. It's like also.
Today we have Tom MacDonald, brand new release, Names. Now, I don't think JJ is very familiar with Tom MacDonald.
No.
Now,
and I don't really listen to new songs for some reason. It's like against my brain.
He's kind of controversial. A lot of people think he picks sides, but he doesn't. He throws out facts and lets you decide your own opinion. And people take that as him throwing an opinion out.
People don't understand that everything is up to interpretation.
Yeah, and he does speak out against abortion. He does. Well, he don't speak out against it. His messages tend to lean toward that abortion ain't right, and that he touches all kinds of topics: mental health, suicide, cancer. He suffers from depression and addiction, and so he does a lot of songs about those. But he also touches on political things such as abortion, Black Lives Matter, stuff like that. So he does a lot of songs that start conversation, and that's his main goal, is to start conversation. But some people on either side will either go, see, that's what he believes, and he's just trying to get messages out there.
Everyone just like wants to believe that everyone has an opinion, and if it's against theirs, then it's bad.
Yeah. And no offense, it happens a lot with your generation. Cancel culture and stuff like that.
I don't really do that on the internet. I kind of stick to my books.
Yeah,
and my drafts.
Your drafts.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and watch this video. Watch the entire video. Like I said before, if you're watching a YouTuber, at least watch 3/4 of the video, if not all of it, because it's very important to them. Even if you got to play it and mute the sound and go off and build a house or take over the world, whatever it is, just watch the video, because that helps them out a lot. And then at the end of the video, leave a comment. We don't care if it's negative or positive. If we have an issue that we don't know about, we can't fix it unless you tell us. Maybe we do know, like my dad jokes. She hasn't got to experience them because we're still kind of nervous around each other. Still kind of new. So we're getting to learn each other. JJ's been here, about 2 weeks now? 3 weeks?
10 days.
Oh, only 10 days? It feels a lot.
I got here on the 2nd, so like 9, 10 days. Yeah. It's the 11th.
Today's the 15th.
What? Oh my god. I haven't slept for days since Monday.
So she's been here.
Yeah, like 2 weeks.
She's been here 13 days, and we're still filling each other out. I think it's gone well so far. She's, an amazing child, and we're glad to have her here, and glad she's finally here.
I thought it was Monday.
So don't forget to leave the comments, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. But let's do Tom MacDonald right now. Come on, man.
They gon' try to call you names, label you with things till you're ashamed. You're a sexist or a racist, white supremacist or gay. They'll attack your reputation, claim that you're the one to blame, and try to make you hate yourself for ways that you behave. They're just...
He usually starts right out the gate, and that's what he did this time. I think I can see where this is going, and I think you can. It's pretty simple to see where he's going with this. And of course, he's up on a billboard for everybody to see.
Yeah, I saw her like giving a second one. It's like, that is normal. Wait, no, it
reputation, claim that you're the one to blame, and try to make you hate yourself for ways that you behave. They're just names, embrace them and they'll never cause you pain. They're just words that another person thought up in their brain. They're just names, they do not define you, that's insane. And they'll just call you something different if you change. Call me racist, I don't make no BLM donations. I can stand with black folks without a branded corporation. All this systemic prejudice, if you live in this nation, you privileged, black or Caucasian.
Alright, so he's touching on Black Lives Matter at the beginning here. I don't know where you stand. We're still kind of new on Black Lives Matter. You know, it had a good message at first, and now it's been kind of taken over by larger groups, and now the message is just kind of in muddy water now. And if you go, a lot of their donations that they receive, it says at the bottom of their page that or in one of the disclaimers that it goes to Democratic parties and for their running for office or something. And so he did actually have some support for Black Lives Matter at first, and now he's
like, yeah, I get some stuff kind of got out of hand.
Yeah, and I think now the message is lost.
Yeah.
And
like, I mean, I'm mixed, so of course I don't fully support it, but there's a few stuff that went wrong, especially whenever people started getting violent.
Yeah.
Personally, I like violence, just like not real life violence, because that causes a lot of more problems.
Yeah. I like John Wick. You ever watch John Wick? Oh, there's a lot of violence in that. She's 13. What do y'all think? Y'all think she's ready for John Wick? Too young?
I mean,
Maybe need to be 16?
I've seen quite a lot. I mean, personally, I don't watch horror movies unless they're rated R because they're not scary unless they are.
There a lot of them are dumb, aren't they?
Yeah, and then it's just like sitting there like, that doesn't even look real.
It's like I'll go back and watch something from 1983 that back then when I was a kid, I was like,
yeah.
And now I'm like,
it's like,
what?
The camera there is not working.
Yeah, that arm getting cut off did not look like an arm getting cut off. Alright, here we go.
Systemic prejudice, if you live in this nation, you privileged, black or Caucasian. Call me transphobic, but I support you.
Oh, okay, so he mentioned if you live in this country, you're privileged, black or white. And what he's saying is freedom.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people forget there are still countries out there that don't have a lot of freedom.
Yeah, I get that.
Especially women. In a lot of countries, women don't have rights to education or jobs and stuff.
In a lot of places, I would be murdered on the spot.
Oh, yeah.
For many reasons.
We won't mention those reasons.
No, we won't talk about it.
Black or Caucasian. Call me transphobic, but I support you in your policies. I just can't ignore the very basics of biology. All I see is men and women trying to live in harmony, not 100 genders that you wanna be. Call me snowflake, cause I'm offended, I ain't stone-faced. Social justice warriors destroying us with woke ways. Mad because they voted for the POTUS with the most hate. Man, I miss the old days. Call me loser, call me bigot, call me stupid, call me bitter, call me ugly, call me cracker, call me doucher, call me triggered. You can call me what you want, cause at the end of the day, man, they're just names. Go ahead.
Alright, so the beginning of the song, he's touching on transphobic, there's many genders, black lives, stuff like that. So really controversial stuff that a lot of people disagree on, and usually breaks up friendships and families.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have their opinions, and there's some people that have facts and people ignore facts. We can just agree to disagree sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like it's better if everyone would just leave they can say their opinions, but they can't, get mad at other people for having opinions. I feel like that'd be better if they just minded their own business just a little bit.
Yeah, and most people who aren't trans or live that lifestyle, most people are okay with it. We don't agree with some of the opinions on whether it's you're born that way or if you learn it. It really doesn't matter. Really, we both sides have their opinion, but most of the people like me, I'm not trans. I don't live that lifestyle. I'm not gay. I'm not bi. But I respect the people on that side, and still gonna love them. regardless. Even if we disagree on the science or the facts or the opinions, I still gonna love them and treat them with respect.
Yeah, you treat me with respect, so
Yeah,
I'd say you're pretty cool.
that's the way it is. You give respect to get respect.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we teach a lot of people in my line of work that's not the case. No matter what, you still give respect. But, you know, street rule is you give respect to get respect.
Yeah, you learned.
At the end of the day, man, they're just names. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. We ain't tripping cause we heard it all before. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no pain. Your words ain't gonna hurt us anymore. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame. Call us anything you want, I'm getting bored. They gon' try to call you names, label you with things till you're ashamed. Repeat it till you really start believing what they say. They gon' stamp it on your forehead and scream it till you break. They love to say they woke, they not awake. They're just names, afraid of anyone who ain't the same. So they classify your thoughts as controversial, not okay. Then they cancel you till everything you have all gets erased. They trying to tell the world you bad, they're just names. Call me conservative or liberal, Republican or Democrat. I'm somewhere in the middle, but y'all don't know what to do with that. The system got you so obsessed with classifying right or left. You never call a person human, call them names instead. Call me sexist. Men run the world cause they're aggressive, but behind every man there's a woman just as successful. We will never be equal in every way, that ain't helpful. Our differences are why we're great together. Call me white devil, I know you think the system favors me. My privilege is residual benefits from the slavery. Subconscious prejudice embedded in the system made for me. Don't mean I never struggled to survive, I guess we ain't agree. Ignorant and jaded, call me dumb, uneducated. Call me idiot or redneck or delusional or crazy. Call me anything society has taught you to say. Cause at the end of the day, they're just names. Go ahead and
Alright, I forgot to pause there. I was just in trance. I don't know if you know, I grew up with a black father, and you're mixed race.
Yeah, my dad's black.
And so I'm sure you've experienced names, racial names, probably. Have
Yeah.
you?
And considering what I go by as, it's like triplet.
Yeah, and it can be overwhelming. When I was a child, we could not eat at certain restaurants. We couldn't even go swim in the city pool because of my dad's color. And family disowned us. We couldn't rent certain houses. I got made fun of at school. And so I've been on that side of it, even though I am white. And people go, you can't understand. And I lived it.
It's like, I don't know, people always assume, and I feel like everyone has their own story. And honestly, I want to be a psychologist. I like to look on the deeper side of things, at the little things. You can tell what type of life people lived by how they act.
Yeah, I am thankful for my multicultural home because I did grow up in the South in the 70s and 80s. And so there were people there that could have gave me that negative influence that would have made me a bigot or a racist or somebody hateful, because that is something that is learned. You're not born a racist.
No.
You learn it. Or you're not born a bigot, you learn it. And I'm just thankful for that, so I could experience it and be a better person as I got older. I know you've heard things, and thankfully you don't have to go through some of the things that people had to go through. Like my stepfather, his parents got beat and sprayed with water hoses and stuff, and they were just going to the grocery store.
My
So-
mom told me about her family.
Who did?
Mom.
Yeah. And so it's gotten better, but it doesn't mean it's good still. But I don't know. I just got off on something else.
Yeah. I get it.
But now I'm not labeled that because he's gone. He's been gone for 15 years, so nobody associates me with that. So now my new association is I'm from the South. I like country music. I like all kinds of music, actually. I like country music. You're a racist country redneck. So now that's my title now. You know, but names. people call you names. It
Okay.
seems,
Okay. It's either mom or cat. I had 6 cats. I don't freak out with noises.
scared me. My PTSD. Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah.
Society has taught you to say, cause at the end of the day, they're just names. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. We ain't tripping cause we heard it all before. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no pain. Your words ain't gonna hurt us anymore. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame. Call us anything you want, I'm getting bored. Your sticks and your stones might break my bones, but your words don't hurt. So give me your worst. Stupid loser, ugly poser, moron, liar, crazy loner. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. We ain't tripping cause we heard it all before. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no pain. Your words ain't gonna hurt us anymore. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame. Call us anything you want, I'm getting bored.
Who would ever thought you could incorporate sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me into a song. Alright, so it says video by Nova Rockafeller. Tom MacDonald is completely independent. He makes the sets, he writes the songs, writes the beats, records everything. He doesn't use any record labels and puts it all out himself. Nova Rockafeller is his girlfriend. She films all the videos.
That's really cool.
And so she uses her cameras to film.
Potter.
Huh?
Potter.
Jarrett Potter? I have no clue who Jarrett Potter is. I don't remember seeing that name before. Must be a new feller. I don't know. Or if he isn't, I haven't heard of him before. And so I introduced your mom to him, and she really likes him. But I really like how they're totally independent. Like, he used to sign every album.
Really?
He would show stacks of these albums in his garage because he would sign them. Now he's selling too many, so he only signs 10,000 and then mails them out. So I totally judged this guy when I first saw him. I'm like, oh God, look at this guy. How many years did he do in prison? You know, and
I listen to a lot of guys who look like that, but they make meaningful songs just in a different way. Because like, first of all, I'm pretty sure one of them is dead. So, and you know, celebrities like that, he died from an overdose.
who was he?
Lil Peep.
Oh, Lil Peep, yeah.
Yeah, he makes some.
I know Lil
some
Peep.
pretty good songs. I like his songs. They sound very nice, and they make different noises.
Yeah, we've done Lil Peep videos, but they've all been blocked. So.
Understandable. His
Yeah.
songs are rated R.
Okay, so what did you think of Tom MacDonald? This is your first one, right?
Yeah. I think other than like one of the other reaction videos that I watched, but I was only half listening.
Oh, we did another one.
No. Whenever Mom first told me I had her.
Oh, you watched one of our videos.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And she said to watch it till the end, but I was also talking to my sister, so I kind of half listened to it.
You think you would do another Tom MacDonald video?
I think he's pretty cool. There's like a few things he said that kind of bugged my brain, but of course after I think about that thought, the rest of the thoughts just disappear, so I can't have any examples. But I probably wouldn't turn on his music to like listen to, but if it came on, I wouldn't change it.
Now we're also going to do some NF.
Ooh,
She asked if we could do some NF, and so we're going to do some NF here in the next couple days or week for JJ here. Well, we thank y'all for joining us today. Remember, be on the lookout for an update video on what's going on in our life. We have a lot of news to talk about. Yeah, a lot of good, bad. So we'll get that out, and hopefully the next couple of days. We're being really busy. But I thank y'all for joining us today. Don't forget to leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe, and come back and join us, man. Come on.